Hello, guys. Welcome back. It is Wednesday evening, April the 7th, 8th. Yeah, April the something. And we are yet again not doing another blend miss. I don't think I'm ready to do that yet, but probably sometime in the next day or two we'll start it. Tonight we are going to try some of this. This is Cornell and Deihl's Steamworks. A little sample was gifted to me by a friend in the Galactic Get Pipe community server. Whoops. Non-union cameraman. So we're going to try it. And we're going to give you our thoughts. And as per usual, we're going to use the Missouri Meerschaum Ozark bent, the Rob Roy, because it's got a great, it doesn't have any cake yet, but it's got a great just prelim coating. Nice, good rim char. And I think it treats everything just fairly. You know, it's a good smoke. And it gives everything, it lets everything shine without any pomp or circumstance. All right, let's get into it. Bag note. Woo, okay. So I'm getting Perique. I'm getting some dark fired Kentucky. It's fairly moist, so there's DFK in there. Man, that Perique is really cheesy. It's less of the barnyard and more of the Gouda. There's something else there, but I don't remember what it is. All right, let's pack it up. Pack it up. Let's just do a dip pack. No, that didn't work. Let's do this. I'm not gonna rub it out. We're not gonna dry it. We're just gonna drop just a little bit in there. Make sure that's, yep, it's not a stem or a rib. Just another tiny little bit. Tiniest little bit. All right, there we go. There we go. I think that's good. Okay, all right. Let's give it a holler. Or give it a, not a holler, give it a shot. Man. Yeah, very cheesy. Okay. Let's sit back here. Tonight's accompaniment is a 3/4. Three-quarter decaf, chocolate vanilla, with the usual complement of heavy cream. And tonight we have some SF hazelnut and a little bit of SF van. So yeah, let's get into it. A little warm in the garage tonight, a little humid. I hate when that happens. Getting the DFK right off the bat. And I'm assuming it's DFK because I have not looked at it to see what's actually in it. Someone told me once, but I don't remember. So I can only assume. Got a fresh tongue. I haven't had any other pipes or tobacco today. Might be too wet. I might have let it dry for a few. We'll see. Huh. Okay, I'm having trouble getting anything from it. I don't think I have a big enough ember. I think that's the problem. It's too loose. Let me try and pack it a little bit tighter here. A little bit better draw. Okay. Let's give it a sec. Let it rest. Let it cool. Because I wasn't really getting much of anything. Smoke, but no flavor at all. Not even tobacco flavor. So that tells me that there was either something wrong with my packing and lighting, or there's something wrong with my tongue tonight. Tongue in my nose and my palate, which wouldn't surprise me. So we tried Sheraton's first bowl the other night, and then we tried Kramer's for Cary Grant the next night. Same pipe for each blend, and those two blends for my palate could not have been more different. The Sheraton, I thought, really good. The Latakia was like perfectly blended, measured. It was a compliment. There was to me, there was aged Virginias in there because I got sweetness. I got a little bit of breadiness, just the whole Virginia profile. And it's a really, really enjoyable smoke. And I was super happy. I smoked it in the peat. Smoked it in the peat, Dairy 999. And it was really enjoyable. And as JimInks would say, it left very little moisture in the bowl. Then the next night, I smoked Kramer's for Cary Grant. Completely different experience. Kramer's is allegedly topped with something. It's supposed to be topped with Irish Mist, which is basically an Irish cream, right? It's the same thing that's in Nutty Irishman, just less of it. I didn't get any topping, any flavor at all. And to me, again, when I taste these things, generally, I don't read what is in them unless I actually read it on screen. So I was like, this is a burley forward blend. The Izmir's, the Turkish is basically like blended with the burley, and I'm getting some cigar note. There's no topping. There's no sweetness. The Latakia comes and goes. And, you know, overall, it was just, I didn't care for it. You know, it smoked hot, it smoked quick, and it was spicy on the tongue. But I didn't get tongue bite from it. You know, my tongue wasn't raw or sore or anything like that. And a friend on the server, same exact thing. He smoked the Sheratons the same night I did, and then he smoked the Cary Grant the next night. And so it was like kind of head-to-head blind tasting. And he was the exact opposite of me. Like, he thought Sheraton was just boring and dead and flat and not enjoyable, but he really liked the Cary Grant. and he got all kinds of flavor and life out of it. And he was like, man, I'd smoke it again, blah, blah, blah. And so it was just funny that, you know, we were the exact opposite on those blends. And then the friend that sent us those 2 samples to try, she kind of, her flavor profile was similar to Juice's, where she didn't like Sheratans, but she liked Cary Grant as much as she could like it, because she doesn't like Latakia. And so I just, palates are a trip, man. The things that we taste and the things that we like, so interesting. Sounds like there's a Harley out on the street. All right, there's some of that DFK, some of that Burley. There's the Perique. Retrohale right there was a good flavor, but just good, straight, rich, earthy tobacco flavor. There's kind of a yeah, it's definitely a burley profile. I mean, if it does have DFK in it, there you go. I don't know if it has any other burley in it. It has kind of a, oh, what is that? How can I describe that? Kind of a paper bag smell taste, you know? Not like the glue or the wet strength resin, but just when you open up a paper bag, not a brand new one, like an older one that's kind of been exposed to the air, been opened and exposed to the air. You open up that paper bag and it has kind of that, just that plain brown craft paper smell to it. There's a little bit of that taste coming through. Perique, oh, Perique is there. Yeah, that Perique is definitely there. That cheesy flavor. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's funny, when I do these tastings, going in blind, right? Like I taste things that aren't there. Like in Cary Grant, I think it was. I was like, yeah, this is a burley forward blend and blah, blah, blah. And there was no burley in it. It was Red Virginias, I think. Red Virginia, Cavendish, Latakia, and Izmir. And I was 100% certain that there was burley in it. And there wasn't. It was just I haven't tasted, man boots. I haven't tasted the Red Virginia that I got from Cornell and Deihl yet, so I don't quite know what that tastes like on its own. So when I go to taste that, that very well may be the burley flavor that I was getting. Yeah, this has a good nick hit. Shit, I might have to smoke in English after this. Yeah. Whoa. This has a good nick hit. Maybe I packed my bowl with all of the perique that was in this bag. Yeah, that paper bag smell. Smell, taste. It's slightly musty, you know. Can't really pick out any of the other tobacco flavors, though. Yeah, now I'm curious what's in here. What else is in here? If it's DFK, it's different DFK than Firebird. Maybe this is aged and the Firebird isn't aged. If it's dark burley, then could be dark burley. An aged, slightly aged, more mellow dark burley. Maybe it was steamed for a bit or pressed and heated for a bit. Well, it was because it was a flake at one point in time, right? Yeah, I'm having trouble picking any flavor out of it. I mean, it's not bad. It's not gross. It's not a horrible smoke. I mean, it's enjoyable. But I do feel the nicotine. Strange. Even though I could smell the perique in the bag, St. James perique in the bag. So it has to be present in a significant amount. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, I kind of didn't expect that. Get a little head change. Kind of cool. I have to go look it up after this video to see what's in it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, how could I describe it? It's a slice of smoked Gouda cheese on a stale cracker. That's how I would describe it. That's really all I'm getting out of it. I'm not getting any of the individual tobacco flavor. It's like burley, dark burley, DFK. One of those. I mean, they're all the same, but that's what I'm getting. But I just don't know which one of those it is. Maybe it's all of them pressed into a flake with Perique. Look at that blend, that bag again. Well, I let myself chill out. Let's go to tobacco view here for a second. All right. Tobacco view. Tobacco view. Okay, so you guys could see that. Get out of there, bug. So I could smell the Perique from here. So this is probably a foot from my nose, and I could smell the Perique from here. Like if I, yeah, smell that cheese, man. Let me inspect this here for a second. Yeah, that's got to be, it's got to be just like burley and Perique smashed into a cake, sliced into a flake, and then ready rubbed. If there's Virginias in here, I'm not tasting them and I'm not smelling them at all. I'd go so far as to say that there's no sweetness in it to speak of. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what's in it now. Especially considering I normally don't get a head change off of tobacco. So that is curiouser and curiouser, especially considering that I have some of this that I'm going to try tomorrow. And this is supposed to be Nick heavy as well. It's far more Perique in Steamworks than there is in this. Although I could see the Perique in this. So we'll see how that is. All right, let's get back to it. Shut up, Rich. Nobody wants to hear you talk. Smoke the damn bowl. Ugh. I will say that it's well balanced. Like it's the same flavor throughout the entire bowl. Every hit kind of tastes the same. So that's saying something. C&D, right? C&D Steamworks. Yep. Yeah, I definitely could not smoke this all day. This would be like 1 in the morning after breakfast, 1 at night for a few weeks, and then probably 1 after lunch. Keep that up for a couple weeks so you build up a tolerance. Yeah. A little bit of like tang sourness right there. But I drew that one in a little deeper than normal. Drew a little bit of that into the lung. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. At this stage in my life, I don't know that I'd reach for this too often. It's not my thing at the moment. Actually, you know what this would probably be really good with? This would probably be really good with a Barbera or like a Petite Syrah. Wish I had one right now. Yeah. The nicotine with the alcohol in the wine, but the flavor profile of this with kind of the sweet and tangy, sharp, dry bitterness of those two wines, you know, on either side. Yeah, the rich, earthy, fruity, probably go really well with the earthy, cheesy, meaty, crackery profile of this. Me talking like I know what I'm talking about. Like I'm a wine connoisseur. Or even a tobacco connoisseur. I'm just a curmudgeon who likes to sit in his garage, smoke pipes, and watch TV. Don't you ever forget that. Yeah. All right. I'm going to take a little break. In just a second, I'm going to take a break. Put this bowl out. Turn on the TV, find something to watch, and then pack a bowl of something else. Probably, I don't know what we're going to smoke yet. Maybe some Makua or maybe some Strathspey. Let that cool down for a sec. Yeah, it's Burley, Darkfire, Kentucky, Perique. Maybe an Oriental, but I can't tell if there is. There's no floral, there's no smoke, musty, none of that. None of the telltale signs of Latakia and or other Orientals like Izmir or Basma or what's that other one? There's another one. I forget the name of it. It's a weird name. Yeah, it's like tobacco, smoke, and cheese, and brown paper bag. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, it'd probably be fucking fantastic as a cigar with a glass of red wine. I wonder if that exists. Juice and you other cigar smokers, does something like that exist? A cigar like that? I'd be curious to know. Might not buy it or smoke it, but still curious. All right, that's it. It's enough for this guy. So that was Steamworks. I want to say it was this most recent release drop that she got. And those are my thoughts on it. If you made it this far, I appreciate you sticking around, hanging out, letting me talk at you, and maybe did some answering back. If you've smoked Steamworks before and you got a completely different experience, I'd be curious to know what your experience was. And if you think I'm just absolutely off my fucking rocker with my profiles and my descriptions, please feel free to tell me that. As per usual, I hope you had a great day. I hope you have a better night, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow. If you have to go to work, I'm sorry, but the weekend is almost here. So, yeah, have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.